Y-A-J effect.
Y-A-J.
Y-A-J effect.
Y-A-J.
Y-A-J. Welcome to Y-A-J. Welcome to Y-A-J.
What's up, spiritual brothers and sisters?
Was this competition?
Dope.
My God.
We went to Five Below, and I happened to look in the book section, and we got another book, and I thought that would be pretty interesting.
This is, would you rather do this or do that? And this is going to be a gross one, but I thought we should start out with it. Would you rather grow up in front of your whole class or fart in front of your teacher? Which one would you rather do?
I think I'd rather fart, and I hope it ranks too. Yeah, that's right.
No.
You ever notice, like in the movies, like when they do farts, it's always long. It's never that kind of poop. Anyway.
A poof.
Poop. Poop. Yeah. Poop. First, before I begin into the story, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2021. I do believe the majority of them now are all graduated. Just a few here and there.
No, we got quite a few that still got to graduate.
Oh.
We got a lot of kids that are graduating still.
Well, I want to say congratulations to my last daughter, who's supposed to be, I don't know when she's graduating. I don't even know what high school she's in. I didn't get my invitation in the mail, but
it would be nice. I mean,
yeah.
You know, you've been trying to see your daughter for how long now?
18 years.
And wanting to speak to her and stuff. I think it's kind of wrong that people don't let you see your own child when you haven't really done anything wrong.
Yeah,
and you can lie about it, but, you know, I'm sorry.
You're good enough to pay, you're just not good enough to see.
Exactly. But anyway,
next
subject.
The other thing I want to also say is from last week, no, I am not an atheist. I just want everyone to clearly understand after I've proven to Veronica Rose, not that I don't believe in God and Jesus, the Holy Bible. It's just the simple fact is, like I explained to her through research and listening to other people in research. And when I mean other people who have, they have their own research. And the bottom line is this: the letter J wasn't formed until the 1600s. The English language wasn't formed until about that time. So how did we get Jesus in a Holy Bible when Jesus was AD and BC?
Well, just because they didn't write it doesn't mean they didn't say it.
That's not what you said earlier.
No, that's not what I said.
What I'm saying is, and this is what I'm trying to explain to everyone, when you do your own research, don't just research just American history. You're going to have to research Palestinian, Iranian, Egyptian. You're going to have to research the whole Middle East. You're going to have to research because all that information in history is from over there. There was nothing over here in the United States except slaughtered Indians. But even then, remember, we're only 200 years old. Oh, I'm sorry, maybe 210. We're not that old. All the information has got to be researched during your time. I showed Veronica Rose. Over there is a little old mausoleum that Antonio sits beside, where I bought a lot of books. And believe me when I tell you, everything you read, we're supposed to be reading Hebrew, because that's exactly what the Holy Bible is supposed to be translated in, not English. We are ancestors from the Middle East, all of us.
But we understand English. You have people that speak French, Italian,
Yeah.
Greek, Roman, Spanish, Chinese.
Russian. There's that because
Russian.
he supposedly speaks
Scottish,
French,
Irish.
but I can't tell. All I heard is French fry. All I heard is French fry, macadamia nut. Ooh.
What do you have a macadamia? Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying.
Really?
I'm just saying. I'll put that out there. But what it's about culture, a culture awareness. My man's been telling me for years. He's like, dude, you have got to go to another country and experience their living.
But the thing is, there's something I saw on Facebook that we were actually talking about earlier. Is if you look at all the different cultures, and it was something we were talking about how some cultures look so much younger than their age, and they can be much older, but their lifestyle and the things that they do, they're not as stressed, or they don't deal with as much as what we do in the United States. I mean, we're stressed because we go to work, we take care of things that and there's things that you do as far as drinking and stressing and all this and that and the other, and smoking cigarettes and that can make you look much older.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
everything that you have learned, and believe me when I tell you, I'm not here to dispute anybody. What you believe is what you believe. It doesn't bother me, but I'm telling you, everything that they're trying to explain to you, everything that you learn about the Illuminati, about the New World Order, anything you have ever learned, it's all coming to light. They're not hiding nothing no more. They're not. They don't. Why should they? It's up to you to believe or not. I'm not saying that everything's going to happen in the Bible is going to happen, but I'm telling you like this.
I mean, some things have, and some things have not.
Right.
Some things are a lot later than they're supposed to be.
Yeah. The whole thing about it is you guys got to realize something. Whatever it is, it affects us as a people. It does. It affects us as a people. That's why if there was another pandemic, I can't trust y'all. How could I? Because most of you...
Don't get me started on the pandemic.
No,
really.
It's not about that. Because most of you don't get it. All the stories, all the research leads to one thing: fear. If they really want to put us in a serious pandemic, all they got to do is cut off the main supply, water. Once the water is contaminated, then they move to the other essentials. Most of you might be electronics, but you need water to live. And without water, if all water is contaminated, and I do believe if you look in the Bible, not the new part, but the old one, the old King James, it clearly tell you all water will be contaminated and the seas will be red. You contaminate water, you have nothing to drink, and that's even alcohol. You got nothing to drink, everything's contaminated.
Yeah, but you have there's some countries that you go to that the water is not good that they do drink.
Yeah, because it's got parasites in it.
Yeah, you drink alcohol.
Yeah.
Even the little kids drink alcohol.
Yeah, but you don't have to believe me. Just do your own research, and I truly understand exactly, and I have to emphasize that a lot, because if you don't do your research, then you can't question what I'm saying, because how could you? You can be smarter than me, but what's that going to get you? I'm just saying that prepare yourself. Each year, you have to prepare someone else for the next, because those kids are not going to make it. You saw how you acted during this pandemic. What happens if the next pandemic is worse than the next? Because they're going to achieve their goals. They put on a great performance for you with the Capitol. They put on a great performance during the whole Black Lives Matter. They put on a great performance, and you saw it. So what are you going to do from here? Because believe me, when I tell you, the next time this happens, and then they say martial law, curfew, they're going to mean it. And they dare your ass to come outside.
Yeah, but how many countries had the martial law?
A lot.
Which ones?
I don't know.
Exactly. You can't tell because they said that. That doesn't mean
because
they don't have
we're not over there.
The only thing is that some of the countries if you did come outside, you better have a mask on, or you got in trouble by the police. As far as them having mandated in any of the countries that you sat there and watched on TV.
Oh, they did in China, and believe me, China. They said, well, he would know because he's from over there.
He's not from China.
Yeah, he is. His mind is, but his body isn't.
Oh my goodness.
But the whole thing about it is the Asian people, when their government puts something down in law, they gotta follow it, or they will kill you. They don't play. They don't play in North Korea, South Korea.
Yeah,
they don't play.
They actually had things that streets and clean
Yeah.
things.
But when your government tells you to do something, they mean it. That's
There's a lot of places the government means it. When you're gonna get punished,
not
no,
like that.
no, yeah,
Not
oh
like
yeah, there
that.
is. There are places that if you do something wrong, like that one guy that was from America and went to some place and he did spray paint or whatever and he got caned. There are places that they don't play. When they mean business, they mean business. When they tell you something's gonna happen to you, something's gonna happen to you.
Well, I would ask him a question, but he ain't gonna speak. But over there, what happens is they cut off. They don't have Facebook. They don't have none of that stuff over there
Where?
in North Korea, South Korea, because it's a
Okay, well,
dictatorship.
Korea, I can understand. I thought you were talking about China. I was like,
Well,
what? China?
Hey,
Yeah, they
do
do.
they have Facebook in China too? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got that. China is a little different from Korea, but the whole thing about it is a lot. There are far more countries worse than anything. But if you're born into that, you understand that. In the United States, we're born.
Well, we were born that we didn't have a whole lot of electronics at the time. We used to go outside and play and do all this and that and the other. And if you needed to call on a payphone or something, you went and got a quarter or a dime. What was it, a nickel or a dime at the time? And then it went up to a quarter, maybe 50 cents. And then they took those away and started having the bag phones. Then after bag phones, then we started going to cell phones, flip phones. Now we got all these technology. Now we got computers. We got iPads. We got all this stuff.
Oh, they got all the electronics. They just cannot say nothing bad about their government.
Yeah, but I think they really think about it now as having these electronics out there. Now that you're taking videos and you can see things, it's a different story. You're catching more things than what you didn't catch before.
I reckon. Because, like I said before, the whole thing about it is, and like I'm going to tell you again, you got to do your own research. And I'm not doing Facebook research or Google research. I read. And the thing that I read is a lot is about religion, because because everything is interpreted. But when you interpret it the way it's supposed to be interpreted, it's really clearly it's a book where, yeah, it has a lot of great fables, but the reality of the matter is, how is it that you as an individual who's supposed to walk in his image and his light, there's really no justification for a lot of the stuff that's going on. It really does feel that a bad person has a better life than a person that lives the way he's supposed to live. If you do wrong, you get a hell of a lot further. But then when we die, we're both equal. Bullshit. That's bullshit. How the hell what? That's not the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the total opposite. But it's kind of funny. How many innocent people, how many people who wake up every day to do the right thing have a far more worse life than someone who wakes up every day and go, you know what, I'm going to kill 20 people. And then you just reward them. I thought I was just making that up, but come to find out, no, not really. There are so many damn douchebags out here who just have a $400,000 house, 3 or 4 cars, doing everything humanly possible wrong, and just having a great life. But then you go, well, no. What I'm saying is,
Should we try that and see what happens?
I've already been that lifestyle. It didn't work for me. But you got people here, you got full families sitting on the street here who they do everything humanly possible to take care of their family. And they're sitting on the street. We saw it today. We don't know if this woman had a
Oh,
son.
she had a child. She had a child and her sitting there.
But in the same token, I don't
You
have
want to
money
help the
give.
people that's there, but the thing is, you're so busy trying to help yourself because it's so hard to take care of yourself as it is than anybody else.
Yeah. I wish I was in a position to help people out. Here's some money, go get a room. But you got people now who panhandle just to panhandle. And all they need is a sad child out there. And that's
That
it.
child didn't look sad. He was playing.
Yeah.
Mama looked sad, which, I mean, I understand. You know, parents, you're sitting here trying to make sure the kid doesn't understand what's really going on.
Right. But hey, I don't know. All right, son, I'm tired. Let's do this. Hello? Hello?
Say, play me out.
I ain't saying that.
Well,
Play me
you
out.
should. Play me out. And he knows what to say.
YAJ effect.
You can't read your mind.
YAJ effect.
Play me out.
YAJ.
Or next Friday is next Saturday, Sunday is
Happy Father's Day.
Father's Day. Talk about it on Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Welcome to YAJ.
Now we got 2 eyes.
Welcome
Yeah.
to YAJ.
Oh, we had 2 eyes.